Hello students, welcome to yet another class of accountancy, ISC class 12, chapter number 6, issue of shares. Yesterday we did this question and I asked you to do the remaining portion. I hope all have completed the solution for this question. Now we are moving on to next question, that is question number 52. Zen Limited issued 10,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each at rupees 3 premium. Sir, why we are doing same kind of questions? Say student, question is similar, but here they are asking accounts, not the journal entry. But in this question I will make the journal entry as well and accounts as well. Okay, so rupees 4 was called at the time of application, 5 on allotment, 2 plus 3, because it is written here including premium. On first call rupees 2 and the balance, that is 2, isn't it? On the final call the public applied for 12,000 shares, so pro rata allotment was made to the applicants and one shareholder 900 paid the entire amount. Okay, paid the entire amount with allotment, and one who applied, see this is what applied, so we have to calculate the number of shares allotted to this applicant. He failed to pay allotment money as well as first call and his share were forfeited, and these shares were reissued at rupees 7 per shares. Okay students, now here nothing is mentioned, so will not take it as fully paid, we will not take it as fully paid. Okay, so these are reissued at rupees 7 per share at rupees 8, which is called up, okay, by the company. We have to make share allotment account, securities premium reserve account, for share forfeiture account and calls in arrear. These 4 accounts are asked by the question, but I'll first make the working note, then the journal entries. So shares applied was 1200 and share allotted, we'll calculate, you know how to calculate, 1000 shares. So he paid application money of rupees 4 but not paid the allotment as well as first call, and then his share was forfeited and these shares were reissued at 800 shares were issued at rupees 7 per shares. Okay, now so amount received on 1200 shares 4800. Amount utilized, because he was given only 1000 shares, so that amount will be utilized towards making the payment, and 800 becomes excess at the time of application. Now the amount was called at the time of allotment 5000 from such shares, out of which 2 was for share capital and rupees 3 was for share securities premium reserve. Okay, but he has not paid anything at that time. This extra 800 rupees will utilize and the remaining will be calls in arrear, that means 4200. Okay, because this amount is not received and remaining 1200 is not received. Clear? So total 4200. So we shall start our solution. This is the journal entries. I'm not going to explain these journal entries because it is not asked in the question. I have just shown because journal entries are most important in board examination. Journal entries are asked and accounts are also asked, so you should be prepared. Journal entry I'm not going to explain today because they are same, I have explained multiple times. You can just have a look or a screenshot. Okay, same entries, isn't it? This call scenario we have calculated already. Calculated 4200 this amount. Then there was calls in advance from 900 shares, the remaining 4 rupees, that is on first call and final call. Okay, then first call money was asked from the shareholders. The amount received, this is calls in area, 1000 share again has not paid rupees 2, and this 900 share into 2. Okay, is this clear? Now these shares were forfeited. See, securities premium reserve was not received, that's why it is to be debited. Okay, this amount received on the shares and calls in arrear, you can add the amount, entire amount. Okay, this you know. Now when they were reissued for rupees 8, for rupees 7, add rupees 8 called up, so 800 into 7, and this is 800 into 8. Okay, this is the manner of calculating share forfeiture and then transferring the share forfeiture amount on 800 share, not the entire 1000 share, because they are not entirely 1000 is not reissued, only 800 out of it. So the extra money received on 800 share, out of which 800 is used, so the remaining 3040 is transferred to share forfeiture account. Now see the allotment. What was the first entry? In the second journal entry, share allotment was credited by 8000, see, by the excess amount. Then money was due, this is money was due, so share allotment account debit to share capital account and to securities premium reserve. Then amount was received on allotment and one of the shareholder has not paid the entire amount, so by calls in arrear. So this is the share allotment account. Okay, so directly you can make, or with the help of journal entry you can make the account. You know how to make the accounts, class 11th you have done in the chapter ledger to make the accounts. So here it is. Then what was the next account? Securities premium reserve, yes or no? So it was due at the time of allotment, so by share allotment account 30,000, isn't it? And then it was debited at the time of forfeiture of share, remaining 27,000 is been shown in balance sheet reserve and surplus. In reserve and surplus, the heading, there is chapter number 9 in your syllabus, which is related to final account of the companies, in which in detail we are going to study the balance sheet as per schedule 3 of Companies Act 2013. Okay, now next account was share forfeiture account. Here it is. So share forfeiture see the share forfeiture entry. It was when the shares are forfeited by share capital account for the amount received on share capital, out of which 800 was used and 3040 has been transferred to capital reserve. It will also be shown in reserve and surplus heading in balance sheet, and this will be shown as additional amount in share capital. When I'll teach you the format and the presentation of balance sheet, then you will come to know. Okay, but accounts are made in this manner, you know. I hope this share forfeiture account is clear. Now moving on to calls in arrear account. So at the time of allotment we have not received 4200, and on first call 2000 was not received, and these shares were forfeited. So by share capital you have not paid 3200 on capital and 3000 on the securities premium. Is this clear? So it will be balanced. Is this clear? Okay, so this is the solution I have given here. Journal entries, I hope you have taken the screenshot of the journal entry. Now you have to do the question up to question number 55. Okay, that is your homework, and if any doubts are being encountered then you can ask me. Okay students, stay at home, stay safe, study more, eat healthy, and take care. Bye bye.